You won't believe what happens if you sign the wrong restaurant receipt and why one simple step can save you big trouble. Imagine this. You finish a fantastic meal at your favorite restaurant. The server hands you the check, and you sign the receipt without a second thought. But what if that signature you just scribbled down could actually cause a major headache? Not just for you, but for the restaurant staff too. It turns out, many diners don't realize how important it is to handle their receipts carefully. One small mistake can lead to confusion, lost tips, or even payment disputes. Let's dive into why the one thing you should always do after signing a restaurant receipt matters more than you think. The confusing world of restaurant receipts, merchant copy vs customer copy. Most of us have been through the routine. After enjoying our meal or drinks, the server returns with two receipts, one labeled the merchant copy, which the restaurant keeps, and the customer copy, which you take home. Sometimes, the merchant copy has a signature line, sometimes both do. But here's where it gets tricky. Does it matter which one you actually sign? Could signing the wrong receipt cause problems? According to Alicia Perry, a beverage director based in San Diego, the answer might surprise you. It's not something we traditionally worry about, Perry says. As long as there's a signed copy, that's what matters. She explains that the signature acts as a confirmation of the charges and tip, helping avoid disputes later on. Gabriela Zotola, a restaurant manager in Massachusetts, agrees. Leaving behind a signed customer copy isn't a big deal, she says. As long as the tip is clearly written, we're good. Usually, we just toss the customer copies to avoid any tampering. Digital payments are changing the game, with more restaurants adopting digital payment systems like Toast. The whole receipt signing issue is becoming less relevant. Perry notes, signing the merchant copy is largely a moot point now. Whether you sign the customer or merchant copy, it really doesn't matter anymore. But that doesn't mean you should ignore your receipts. The main thing to watch out for is accidentally taking home the only signed receipt the restaurant has and leaving behind a blank copy. That scenario can create big headaches for servers and restaurant staff. Why taking the only signed receipt can cost your server big. Bill Whitlow, a restaurant operator from Kentucky, highlights a common problem. If a customer signs the merchant copy but accidentally takes it with them, the restaurant is left with only a blank customer copy. Then the staff has no proof of the tip amount. This often forces servers to guess based on indentations or lose the tip entirely. Whitlow recalls working in Miami, where tips on 200,300 checks were a major part of income. If a customer took the wrong copy, I literally run after them to get it back, he says. The signature, more important than you think. Alicia Perry explains another critical point: the tip and signature go hand in hand. If a tip is written on the customer copy, but it's not signed, some restaurants can't process that tip, she says. Without a valid signature, the payment is incomplete, which means staff can miss out on their hard-earned tips. Why you should always keep your customer copy then, if signing the wrong receipt doesn't cause immediate problems. Experts agree you should always keep your customer copy for your own protection. Amy Nofziger, Director of Victim Support at AARP Fraud Watch Network, recommends holding onto receipts until your credit card charge fully posts. This way, you can verify the amount charged matches what you authorized. Having that receipt helped me dispute an incorrect tip amount once, she shares. Nofziger also advises customers to regularly check their credit card statements and be familiar with the last 4 digits of their cards. If something doesn't look right, you can spot it faster, she says. What to do if you spot a discrepancy? Encourages diners to contact the restaurant directly if they notice any errors on their credit card statement, instead of jumping to dispute charges with their bank. Sometimes it's just a mistake, like a $25 tip being entered as $35, he explains. Calling the restaurant can resolve it quickly and avoid costly chargebacks that hurt businesses. Chargebacks can cause restaurants to lose the entire bill amount plus pay extra fees, so it's always better to settle things amicably. The bottom line: double check before you sign. The next time you're handed a restaurant receipt, take a moment to double check a few important details. Make sure you're signing the correct copy if possible. Write the tip amount clearly and legibly. Confirm your math. The total should add up correctly. Keep your customer copy until your card statement matches. These simple steps not only protect you from billing mistakes, but also ensure your server receives their rightful tip. That extra minute of attention can save everyone a lot of hassle. In the end, signing a restaurant receipt isn't just a routine formality, it's an important transaction detail that can affect both you and the hardworking staff behind the scenes. So next time you dine out, remember, handle your receipt with care, and don't walk away without your customer copy in hand. Would you have thought something as small as signing the wrong receipt could cause such problems? Let me know your experiences, and always keep your receipts close.